Hey, what's up everybody? This is Panaorios and welcome back to Batman the Telltale Series. Last time I was playing, we left off with me getting ready to storm Falcone's place and take him down for all the evidence we had that we found in Selina's data drive. So the only problem is that I first recorded this episode, I want to say maybe 20 minutes ago, and then I went to go look at the footage and I saw that all of my commentary and a little bit of the footage was corrupted. And unfortunately, there's no way to go back and redo all of that without redoing the entire first episode again. So I thought that I would just tell you guys what happened so you can be caught up and then we can jump into episode 2. I know this is not ideal, but unfortunately, it's the only way that I can progress. So what we did was, we arrived at Falcone's place and I had to search for him using this drone. And once I discovered that he was in his office, I had to develop a plan of attack. I used that linking feature that we saw in the detective section of the last episode, and I had to choose how I wanted to take out each of the guards. Now, after I executed the plan and I took out all the guards, I fought Falcone and eventually decided to arrest him rather than cripple him in front of a news helicopter. Now, during all of this fight, Falcone told me that my parents were as much of a criminal as he was, and he showed me a picture of all of them sitting together. So I think that means that Alfred probably lied when he said that Thomas Wayne, my dad, despised criminals like Falcone. But who knows? So we'll see what happens. So I think I want to jump into episode 2, and let's just get started. Oh good, it does do a recap. That's awesome.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
That's amazing.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
Yeah, and she steals my grappling hook.
This is Selina.
And of course Harvey is dating her.
How many? I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they?
Yeah, so this is what you guys
They're all
missed.
being played here, including you.
Yeah, the other option was throwing him on the rebar to the right and impaling his leg. I chose not to do that.
The Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Alright, I can't wait to see what this chapter is about. Or should I say this episode. Wayne Memorial Auditorium. Oh, is he having a press conference here, Harvey? Probably. Or like a campaign meeting.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Hey, Alfred. Crime Alley.
I thought I might find you here.
They should change the name of this alley.
The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More
Mob money.
allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's also public and messy.
You hid this from me.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years.
What would you have me do? You were a child.
What about when I became an adult?
I've been dreading this day for
What about
nearly
when I
4
started to
decades.
become Batman?
I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their
You
secrets.
kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas
Was the money?
legitimized the whole enterprise with his name.
Wow.
Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
Then what's the point of lying about that?
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
And I'm the last to find out.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
When this came out, he could have said
I
something.
know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore.
That means nothing now.
But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
We're still family.
Could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
I hope not, buddy. I really do.
This
So-
is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet,
Chill
there
didn't
it
know
was.
him. I'm gonna go with
If
enemies.
my father was that deep
Definitely.
in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think.
It was a hit.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20
I was a kid.
years, you've never wavered from that story.
I was a child. Now that I
can
know
recall
this stuff,
every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
there's no way there's gonna be anything you could find now, no matter how good you are. There can't be, right? Alright, let's go look over here.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer?
You probably don't want to know that.
Frightening.
I don't know. I feel like I'd kill him.
Around him.
Yeah, exactly.
Batman doesn't kill.
That's
You
why I
haven't
won't
watched
trust myself.
Batman vs. Superman. Because that Batman kills.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Alright, let's go take a look at... I'm pretty sure they want me to go to the graffiti next, but maybe there's something else around here. Or maybe it's linear and I have to go to the graffiti. Alright, let's go to the graffiti. What's this? Theater. Alright, let's do graffiti first.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I think every guy wants to be
I
like his
always wanted to
father.
be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
Alright, now let's take a look at the theater. what movie was playing. Something about a mask, a guy in a mask. I remember him saying that earlier in the game.
Movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
What was the name of the movie?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce.
Space
Your mother
Monster.
arranged the special screenings personally.
That's nice.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Now, all this stuff is about the dad being in with the criminals. What about the mother? What about Martha?
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
I was only 9.
Maybe. But do I really want to know?
We have to know. That's not even an option. This is kind of cool. How many times did he shoot?
Stay back.
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
So it was a hit.
To do this.
Wow.
Little Falcone. He's making a mistake.
That's awful. That's really awful. Poor kid. And so he takes the wallet to make it look like a mugging. I'm pretty sure you're out of bullets. I wasn't counting, but there was way more than 6 shots, I bet.
It wasn't a mugging.
It was a hit.
They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
That's only what your dad thought. That doesn't necessarily mean that it was true. GCPD. Are we gonna see Gordon? Or are we gonna go break into Carmine's cell? Hey, Harvey.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
And I appreciate it.
Get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
You know what? Let's trust Harvey.
I know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce,
Let's trust him.
terrible.
That's why I have to speak with
Even
him.
though I know what he
I have to know for
becomes,
sure.
let's trust
Bruce,
him.
I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Hey, Gordon.
we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
You don't need to know.
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
It's
I
dirt.
gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
I know you wanted to work with him, but he's a criminal.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Now, are you the one that shot at me when I was Batman? Because after I arrested Falcone,
Falcone in the infirmary.
this cop comes in and she's like, "Oh, thanks for the assist," and then she shot at me.
He held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
We're lucky to have him.
Whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Alright, let's not overreact. Let's not put our hands on him, because it's not going to go anywhere. Episode 2. I love when they do that. Hospital bed from that beatdown. Children of Arkham. I like these episode titles. Run with Shadows, Children of Arkham.
Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you.
So you released information?
You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Tell me what you know.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
Answer the
I
question.
thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
How are we
Convince
family?
me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city.
Okay, I know
Still
that.
do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there.
I'm not a
Be a
doctor.
good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
You know what? Let's help him out. Because we're not going to get anywhere putting him in more pain. We already did enough as Batman.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story.
Wasn't planning on killing you
How much
anyways.
of your parents do you have in you?
I'm no
What kind of
murderer.
son did
At
Thomas
least not
Wayne
yet.
make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
Let's go full Superman. Don't talk about my mother.
You dare talk about my mother.
And why not, kid? I got nothing but good things to say about her.
Then why'd you have her
She
killed?
was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Yo, what just...
They're waiting for you in hell!
What the heck? Alright, we gotta stop her.
The bastard had to die.
Something's wrong with her.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
Wow, she just popped him.
Go!
That's insane. It must be that toxin that we found at the docks. It has to be. To make someone rip the other guy's face off, and she just came in and shot him. Wow.
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Something was wrong with her.
I don't know.
For sure.
I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains?
She's controlled.
Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating.
Let's get the facts first.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
But why?
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
She's definitely possessed.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Sure thing.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
What if she
Alfred,
remembers
I'm
this
gonna try and
conversation?
confirm some suspicions of mine.
Yeah, she was injected in the neck. Right here.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
It has to be that psychotoxin from the docks. For sure.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
What else we got?
Alfred, I think I
Okay,
found
that's
the
it.
substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Thank you. You good now?
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Yeah, you done messed up.
What's going on?
You shot
But I
Falcone.
got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
What do you remember?
Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Let's start slow.
Oh God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me.
Oh, I do.
I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant.
I believe you.
Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt. No consequence.
So it takes away impulse
There was
control.
a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to. No matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
I went with, what did you feel?
Under some mind control?
Not mind control, more like my impulse control.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
My
thought.
anger was the only thing that mattered.
So does this have something to do with Scarecrow or something to do with Bane?
guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice.
It's not green, doesn't look like Venom.
About revolution?
Wait, that's what Penguin said.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Revolution's knocking. That's what I named my first episode.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
I found needle marks.
Evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Not at all.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Hey, Vicky. How's it going?
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
No comment.
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
I'm gonna say nothing. I never pressed triangle.
Oh, don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life.
Sure.
A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal.
I get
I
that.
can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
I'm gonna stay silent.
Give me something to run with.
Sorry, Vicky. Not today.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
You believe what you want. I like that option. Alright, so before we get into this next part, I think I want to end it here. First, I want to thank you guys for giving me a second of your time and watching this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like and consider subscribing. If you didn't, however, leave a comment. Let me know why. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later.